We're back at it today. It's our deadlift, second set of the week. It's only 3 sets, 3 reps, but 435. Surprising the first time that my deadlift is slightly higher than my squat. Squat's like 425. So, we'll see how much we can AMRAP today. The first squat we did 5. Every week it gets harder and harder. I feel like I didn't even stretch that good today. Just put a better song. That first set's always the worst set. Pre-workout's about to kick in, so we'll see how much we do. That was bad. That was a good actual push. I think I messed up in that first squat where I let my breath at the top. Actually kind of helped. The thing is I didn't drop down. So I held it and then came down. Ideally, I want to breathe at the bottom like I did that second set. Ideally, you don't want to breathe. But that was a strong set. I think we're gonna knock out like 5, 6, 435. Should put us at 470 next week for 1 rep. So we can knock it out. If I want to do 500, say 40, 50, 50, 60, 70. Oh yeah, no, we can't. I have to do 13 reps to get to 500 next week. I mean, we can still do it for 1 rep. We want to like push a little farther ahead, but we're doing good. It'll be 5 sets. So we're gonna do our second set. Rest it about 6 minutes. That's about a good height. Should be a little lower than that. Probably like 6. No, that's too high, too low. Let's see right now when we adjust it. We got about a minute. Let's get a good song going. Let's go. Wasn't that bad. I think our AMRAP will be okay. 25s. Now we finish it up. Nice thing to do. That one felt really good though. I think the higher belt helped a little bit more on that. Just the bracing. Well, like much stronger off that first lift. I think we're gonna do like lifts after, like multiple reps, probably a little bit lower. Just have time to breathe. I've been trying to hold my breath. First two. Third one I had to actually take a breath. But the next ones I'll do like as fast as I could. The first three will come in, reset, big breath, and then brace and push through. I mean, the goal is to get 135 pounds, which means I gotta do 10 total reps. So I'm just gonna pull through it hard and fast. As long as we hear that clank, 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 it's kind of like a soft reset. Hopefully we can do another 10 reps. I think if we grind it out, yeah, we'll be alright. I think it's just not losing momentum. The reset's always gonna hurt, so I think we keep breathing at the bottom, pushing the top, bringing the bottom, pushing the top. I think that's gonna help better. I know it's a big difference right now when we push at the, breathe at the top than when we breathe at the bottom. Like breathing at the bottom, a lot nicer. Helps you stay in that brace mode and just breathing in. So we'll keep doing that. And for the last ones, when we're getting tired, we're just gonna have to fully reset, take our breaths and push up. This kind of we're doing a squat where you're just hanging there, taking your breath and then doing it. You don't want to take too long because then you're kind of back pull down. And I'm trying to practice locking my knees first. Kind of help with like just bring in your quads as much as you can. Kind of helps you with that top position. So you're here, and then lock your knees. It'll help you kind of bring your stuff up. But yeah, usually the AMRAP is the hardest one. I want to do as many as I can because I want to give justice to next week. It's only one rep, so it's based off your previous week's reps. So I will usually go a little higher if I know I can do it. Like for this one, for sure, I can knock out 450, 465 for one rep. So even if we fall short today, next week, we'll still do 465, which is our next step up. 465, I think 450 is 90%. So 465, we're like in that 95%. So we're still good. We're still good. Our numbers right now, we're still in that 85%, which is next few weeks. So it seems like every week we're starting off properly 80, but moving quickly up to like 85%. So it's not bad. So we're gonna do our AMRAP. This will be our I'm gonna go higher. Sometimes I feel the good position, since I don't. I want a little higher, right between the rib cage. So someone had to do 10 reps, man. Let's knock them out hard and fast. Do it. Trying to build up our deadlift to be past 400, 500. So hard. There you go. It's a good position. That was 8. I said one more in this. Ran out of breath. That was my finish. What kind of is 10? 465. Because I want to do 465 next week. So what kind of is 10? Whew. That won't warm me out. Alright, time for our box squats. Tired as heck. We're gonna use our belt to do 6 reps. I think it's 6 reps. That's pretty good. Actually lighter than I expected. I think next weekend probably like 315. That was pretty light. That last AMRAP felt pretty good. Felt like if I didn't run out of breath, I could have probably done the 10. But I'm telling you, my freaking deadlift's gonna blow up. I gotta work on my squat. I think we'll hit 500, but 515, 520, I don't think. Not this season. Just that early start being sick just completely threw me off. Caused my initial AMRAPs to be way lower than it should be. So now that we're getting to the 80, 85s, we're suffering slightly. So I don't know what we're gonna do. So we're gonna give it a roll next week. Probably do 450. So not pre 8, 9. So I'm trying to slow down on my squat as much as possible. Especially because you're gonna hit the bottom of it. You don't want to slam into it. You're gonna compress it back. So slow down and just work on popping back up quick. Also practicing my hand position. Get closer as I can. What else do we have left? RDLs. Now we're gonna do our freaking RDLs. Oh, sorry. Well, these are. We'll do a belt. Like this. Nah, we're fine. That was good. Oh, nice one more. I'm doing it at 6.
No, you ain't.
Last set, and we're gonna do some light pull downs. About time. And then you get to rest, and then next week, 1 reps. I think what I'll do next week is just that 1 single rep feels alright. I'll probably just hop up like 10-20 pounds. Especially on squat. Squat, we're gonna do 450 for sure next week. Make sure we get within that range of what we're used to. Deadlift, 465. And then, what else we have? Bench, we did 7 reps. So we'll be at 330 for bench. It's pretty nice. We'll be within that same area of everything. So, I mean, we're not too far off, to be honest. We still have 85% this next 3 weeks, 90% in another 3 weeks, 95% in another 3 weeks. So we still have 18 total weeks. We're on week 12. No, 11. Still have, yeah, we started like 8 weeks. So, and then we have our SBD day. So for SBD day, we'll do our bench, 1 rep max, and then I'm probably gonna rest that whole week, and then come back, new program, probably a power lift focus program to get our push our numbers up a little bit more. I like the Bromley program just because it's an overall encompassing program. So it's like every piece, and you did get big, like relative to your frame. Obviously, if I diet it down, it'd be much bigger. But in terms of power, it's there. The cool thing is too is like you can call on that power like when you need it. It's like if you gotta do, like all of a sudden you're gonna feel like freaking playing your 5 plates, then you can do it. I do miss the top sets though. Top sets are cool. I think that's what I liked about GCCL was always the top set. You can count on that day you're gonna do higher set than your working set. So I think that works really good. I think to incorporate into your other workout because it just preps your body to be like, oh crap, super heavy, this is less heavy. Alright, let's go do lats. Great. It's too low. Ooh.